Hey y'all, today I'm going to review our Babysense 5-inch split screen baby monitor. So we have two kids, one's 4, one's 1.5, and the best decision we have probably made switching from 1 to 2 kids was this baby monitor system. It has been phenomenal and so easy to use for both kids. We travel a lot, we take it with us. It's got this great system to where you can easily hook it on the wall if you need to, or just sit it on something. And then when you need to pack it up to go, it folds up super small. The cord comes in one piece, this comes in another. You don't have to worry about any of the damage, right? When you're wrapping it around, if it's connected, and it's just super easy to transport, super easy to use. I'm going to add too that the cord on these is nice and super, super long, which is great because we all know that you have to put monitors in some crazy places sometimes, and it gives you a lot to work with. Thing I like about these two is the off on switch is really easy to utilize. The button's right on here. So if you're like in the room and you're all staying in one room and somebody has a monitor outside of it, you can just flip this and you don't have to worry about what they're seeing. Or if you're only utilizing one at the time, you can turn this off and then you don't have to worry about it getting triggered. It's honestly, they're super easy to use. They really are. The range on this is actually pretty decent. We're able to utilize it in our backyard and still keep an eye on the kids while they're inside. We also love it a lot because it allows us to switch between the kids' room flawlessly. So if we're utilizing it in one room, you can use it as a single. If you're utilizing it in both, you can put it on both. So to show you how it works, I've got both of our monitors hooked up. I've got the first one focused on the very hungry caterpillar and the other one focused on our giraffe over there. Start up this monitor, it'll come to this screen and it goes to the last spot that you had it. So we have it at one camera at a time, and whoever is the loudest is the one that we see. So right now it's consistently picking up with the hungry caterpillar. Both of these cameras are right next to us, so I don't anticipate anything being different. You can see the sound when the sound is off. So there's a noise level here. So if you don't want to hear the baby crying because you're staring at the monitor, you can still see the noise level right here. To switch between the two, you just simply tap this camera button right here and it goes to our giraffe. The zoom feature on these is great. You can get right on in there and you can just press it the third time to back it back out. The pan is seamless, and listen, you can hear that there's no sound with it. Because I know that the worst thing in the world is that the baby hears the sound and freaks out about it. You can see that our bars right here are really great. Here's where you change the sensitivity level. What I like about it is it shows you where your sensitivity level is at without having to go into the menu. So this is your entire menu. So you can see right here we have it set to low. So our kids are pretty loud, so it triggers it pretty easily. But when they were infants, we had it set to medium or high because their cries were a little bit softer. Here is where I love this split screen. You can switch it to here, back out of the menu, and you can easily see both of the two. And then toggling between the two cameras is super easy. You just switch with the camera button right here. I will say that when you're in this mode, it doesn't always pick up the louder of the cameras. So you will have to toggle between the two. It sometimes reads it as if you're in that specific camera on purpose. So for when we put both of the kids down, once they're asleep, I usually like to switch it back to the single camera because it'll highlight the louder kid. Then there's all kinds of other settings. This menu is really simple to use. You can add more cameras and all of the other features that it has. It also plays music. We actually don't use that feature on it, but it does work and it's really nice to have if you forget your sound machine or anything along those lines. We've actually had the monitor before where it went to our phone and we really didn't like it because if you're trying to watch the kids and do something on your phone, you just can't. Also the light feature. And the nice thing about the light feature is it shows you that it's on. So you can see we've got it on the other camera. We absolutely love this monitor system. The picture quality is great, whether it's daytime or nighttime. It's seamless between flipping between kids or seeing both of them. And we honestly couldn't imagine having both kids without this system.